Okay, everyone. This is Nemo's mom. I'm gonna start dinner, but first I wanted to do my bloom. I gotta get the greens in your body. I like to do like the whole a whole spoon and then half of a spoon. Cause, I gotta clean my stomach out, clean all the nasties in there. A lot of people usually do it for breakfast, but I like to do one either like breakfast or like where you're not eating right away, just start it. So I have my bloom ready, and then I'm just gonna drink this while I make dinner. And then this is me. Cheers. I love it. I actually love it. I like the flavors. It tastes delicious. And for tonight's dinner, let's see if y'all could guess what I will be making. So with my seafood boil, I like to put corn. It has to be extra sweet corn. This is like my go-to. That's like the best thing ever. Everything in a bag. Who wouldn't want all the seasonings in a bag? Some smoked sausage. I like the mini potatoes only because they're easier to cook or faster to cook, I would say. Some shrimp. I do no shell just because it's easier for the family. And then of course I like to add some eggs in my seafood boil. And usually I will do some vegetables. And the only vegetable that I will put on my seafood boil will be corn. I mean, corn and cucumber. I like cucumber with the butter. If you guys haven't tried that, it's a must. I've tried it because of Bid Loving. I don't know if you guys know her. She's a famous YouTuber. And this is why I love cooking seafood boil because of her. So first thing is first, we gotta put water. It's a little bit of water for the potatoes. I like using my blue pot that my lovely mother gave it to me. And then once we get the water in there, we're gonna add this and put it to boil with our potatoes. But first I gotta wash the potatoes. Now that I got my water in here, go ahead and add the treasure, the oil in the bag. I like to dip it in there. And add your lemons. I'm gonna add them right now. Definitely have to add your lemon. I like to squeeze them and then I just usually just cut them like this. You're gonna do big chunks since they are just gonna get boiled with the water. That way you could have that extra flavor in the boil as well. So it's up to you. Preference, I'd like to just do two lemons. And then just add them into the pot with the boil. So you just add them to the water. And then just let that to boil for a little bit. I usually cover it. That way the heat stays in there. And boom. Now, let's get the rest of the stuff together to add in there. Next thing, wash the potatoes. I like to wash them just to make sure they're all, clean before you put them in there. That way when I put them in there, they're already washed and clean. Take it a little bit. Drain the water out. And then add it to the pot since the potatoes always take the longest to cook. Let's just go ahead and dump them in there. And then we'll just check on them in about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, now that I got everything situated, I'm just gonna go ahead and start cutting the sausage. I'm gonna put 2 things of sausage just because I love sausage. Pause. So it depends on how big you guys want them. I usually just go sideways. Like this size. And then it's up to you guys on how you guys like to do the sausage. A lot of people cook them on the pan before putting it with the boil. I actually like to put it in the pot with all the flavors in the pot, so that way you can get some of that flavor in the sausage. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna put these in a little plate until I add it, so I see how much, to see when the potatoes get ready. You guys could use any kind of sausage you guys like. I like using the smoked sausage or the hot sausage just because I like spicy food. So I like it not too spicy, but somewhat spicy. And I know you guys are probably thinking, she didn't wash her hands. Yes, I did wash my hands. And there you have it. And that's good to go until I add it to the pot. And I'm just gonna put it in here for now. Put it in here for now, that way when I add it into the pot, it's easier to transition. And one thing about me, I like to wash what I use as I go, because then that way you don't have a lot of dishes and you just sit down and enjoy the food. Okay, so this process so far, I'll go ahead and add the sausage in there. Meow. And let me go ahead and give it a little mixture as well. That way, the flavor, all that, the lemons. And you could just see the difference of the color of the water because of the bags. And there should be it for now. And then now I'm just gonna go ahead and, clean the shrimp. We gotta clean the shrimp off no matter what. I like to just make sure it's fully clean. Still has some eyes, so there. Clean my shrimp for now and then just wait to add that in there. It should be good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and just add the corn now so that way it could get some flavor before adding the shrimp. The corn is totally up to you guys on how much you like. We love corn here in the house, so I add a few extra. That should be good. And now we just wait for a little bit. And go ahead on the potatoes one more time. Not yet. Not ready. Not yet. So we're just gonna keep an eye on the potatoes. They're quite not ready yet. And I'll show you guys what more I do. Yeah, it's a lot. I just mix it around with this. You guys don't have to put the whole teaspoon if you guys don't want. You guys could put 1 tablespoon if you guys will like. I like more flavor, so 1 teaspoon. Okay, now I checked on the potatoes. They were pretty good. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and add the shrimp. And the shrimp is in there now. You guys probably are like, why didn't she do any crabs? First of all, crab legs are delicious, not gonna lie. Second of all, crab legs are expensive. So if you know, you know. And now we just wait. We'll close it up and let it boil for a little bit. Now, while the shrimp cooks, I'm gonna go ahead and start on the butter. So you have to do the full sticks. Throw those in there. The butter. I'll be back. I'm gonna wash my hands really quick. So you just wait till the butter gets melted a little bit to add the seasoning. I got my towel right here. Spoon. Melt it a little bit. I usually do the heat on medium high. There it goes. It's up to you guys on what kind of butter you want to use as well. It doesn't just have to be like the Kroger brand. It could be any kind of butter that you like. Now there's millions of different butters out there. So just whatever you guys like. So it's starting to melt a little faster now. Just keep mixing it. Just wait for that to be ready. Now while that's in there, I'm just gonna go ahead and add lemon. Just make sure the seeds don't fall in there. That should be good for now. Let me wash my hands really quick again. If y'all could smell how the house smells right now, you guys will want a plate of this seafood boil. Because I have the lemon, I'm gonna go ahead and mix it a little bit. Now this the best part for me is the seasonings. So and just mix it in there. You guys could wait until your butter is done boiling, however you guys prefer. I wait for a little bit. Look at that. Just looking at this is, I'm not gonna lie, it's making my mouth a little watery. So the butter is ready. Look at that. Look at that nice butter. And the butter is ready. Look at that. Oh man, it smells amazing as well. Okay, the finale. It is done. Look at that, guys. Now I'm just gonna add the butter, but just look at that for now. I changed it to like something a little better. That way you guys can see when I pour the butter on top of this. Look at this. That's delicious. All right, let's add this butter. I like to serve it in a big thing just because it's like more convenient. It's more convenient for me. Sorry, I'm more right-handed, so it's kind of harder for me to do this right now. Just look at that. Over here doing a mess of the butter. And I do save some butter just for the side so I could dip my own whenever I want. So there you have it. Look at that. Perfect. Let's try this out. Some shrimp.
No, they good.
Dip it in the butter.
Huh? Butter? Yeah.
Delicious.
Huh? I wanted potato fries. I wanted potato fries.
Butter, look at that dripping.
Oh.
Yes, it's good. And there it goes. That's my recipe. Go ahead and like it, love it, comment on it. If you guys want to see more recipes, let me know.
Mom.